you to be able to see where I put the leg loops. And I'm going to do 2 versions. We're going to do several versions. Just do these 2. We'll go from standing and just watch for the first one. So I'm going to put the leg loops on behind my back. So both arms go through, and then I'm going to slide it down as low as possible. So it's going to create an X in front of me, and that's why this sequence is called the Xfactor. Okay, so now I have an X in front of me, and then the outer leg loop slides onto the shoulders. Okay, so I'm standing, which means I'm going to do that little push where I time it and get my right foot up there. So in this position, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to bend my standing leg so I don't have a big swag. I'm going to get both feet in there, and then I can press my hips up towards the sky, let the leg loop slide into a good spot, and then I can gently rock from side to side. Okay, so keep pressing up strongly to get a big shoulder squeeze, or just be mellow about it and drop the hips. So that's stage 1. Okay, let's get into stage 1 together. Okay, so let's just try it again. So I'm going to take these off and take it from the top. In fact, if you have a little shirt you want to put on so the leg loops slide better, I highly recommend it. It'll feel way better than if you don't. So typically I'll just have a t-shirt standing by because I find that his shoulders squeeze directly on the skin. Can feel a little rug burny. But yeah, try it either way. So again, the leg loop goes behind the back, both arms through, and then push it down towards the waist. Okay? I try to, bless you. I try to get it below the boob line, if possible. It just feels better. Now once it's there, nice and low, I'm going to go ahead and take the outer leg loop and transition it on top of the shoulders. Okay? Are you saying the outer leg loop goes on top of the shoulders? Grab these ones. You can actually see it up here. Grab the outer leg loops. Yes. Oh. And then transition those on top of the shoulders. There you go. There you go. Now there's an X in front of you. Get them even. See, look at your leg loops. One's above your boob, one's below your boob. Get them both. Yeah. Get the equipment on. Okay. Now the swing, I'm going to hook this at my ankle. So I'm going to push it forward and time it to get my foot up there. Push it forward, yeah. Now I'm still standing. Hold on to the outer leg loop. Okay? Bend your standing leg. Come underneath your plumb line so you don't have a big swag. Get both feet up there. And then press your hips towards the sky. Bring your arms into chilaxin. Chilaxin arms. Yes. It's going to be a huge squeeze for the shoulders. Pretty amazing. So this is a whole Xfactor sequence. So we're going to bend the knees, let the swing slide up to the knees, and this is a little bit lighter, right? So having the swing at the ankles might be too much pressure at first. And then we're going to come to stand. So we're going to let the swing slide up to our butt, put our feet down on the ground, reach around, hold on to the swing, slide it above your butt, above your butt. Once it goes above the butt, it's going to be right across the hips. You're going to press it away strongly and hop to get your feet hooked, right? So we're going to bring our feet like we're doing Peaceful Warrior, feet together. Okay, back to chilaxin arms. I want you to curl up into a little ball. You can do it. Pressure. Stay right underneath your plumb line. Walk your feet forward. Yeah. So when you hop, you have to like hook one foot and then the other. Yeah. So that's the core we've been working on. So let's press up and come into our shoulder squeeze. Yeah. Keep leaning back. Yeah, your swing's a little high. Get it across the hips. That's really hard. Yeah, just take a pause. You don't want to fatigue yourself, you know. Yeah, now you'll be able to come help you too. So press your hips up and then lean back. Just wait for the next round, okay? No problem. And then press your hips up and lean back. Yeah, curl up into a ball. This is love bug. Yeah, curl up into a little bug. A weeple wobble, I think they're called. All right, and then we're gonna make sure we are pulling our elbows apart from one another when we arch and open. Beautiful. Okay, so drop your hips, straighten your legs. Now look, my feet don't hook. They go to the outside. Okay, I don't hook my toes. They're just to the outside. Yes.
So what I'm doing?
Yes. Okay. Reach up and grab from the outer leg loop and pull yourself straight up and down. Yes, arch. Now the hands can suspend towards the ground. Once you're there.
That feels amazing.
It's amazing.
It's really amazing.
Yeah. So then we can gently rock from side to side and open it up. So I'm going to come down and help you, but stay right where you are and play, but slow it down. Be really deliberate about the edges. Okay, so push it down, push your arms straight. Straighten it out. Walk your feet forward so you can hop. Yes, so pick up. Nope, knees on the outside. Lean back, lean back. Oh, good go. So lift up. Yeah, so you were pushing towards me when you had a pull towards the front. Yeah, you got it. Feet together. Yeah, and then love bug. Do a few rounds and then straighten your legs towards the sky. So sometimes you just have to hop out and give somebody a little lift. That's okay. we do that here. We'll give you a lift. Okay. Then straighten your legs towards the sky and then bring your feet to the outside. Don't wrap your feet, bring them to the outside. Yeah. And then straight up and down. Okay. So we're all here. So what we want to do is push your hips forward a lot. Yeah. That's the pose. So then this is the shoulder squeeze, or the big squeeze, which is the Xfactor pose. It looks a lot like shoulder stand, doesn't it? It is the same as our shoulder stand. Okay, so this is how we're going to come up. Can you drop your butt so you can see me for a second? Okay, so see how my feet are on the outside, you can drop your butt, but keep your legs there. Okay, good. This outer leg loop for the therapeutic version, we just slide it on off the shoulders onto the waist. Just like that, and lean towards the ground.
I love it.
Yeah, so we're in a double wrap.
So cool.
It's so cool. Yeah, I call it the girdle for obvious reasons. And then you're gonna bend your knees from your feet together. Knees wide, feet together. Yes, and then just hang. Beautiful, guys. Yeah, so this is just incredible for the lower back, where you have this, really triple wrap going on along the waist. You can actually push yours down a little bit more, Shoshana. Just use your hands in the back and push it down.
Down, meaning this way?
Towards your butt. Yeah, there you go. Good question. Which way is right? Okay, now we're going to bring our legs wide. Okay, we can do some leg stretches here. So when I say wide, they go from butterfly to heavy, not towards the sky. Yeah, wide and down. Okay, so down meaning towards the ground. And then hold on to your toes if you can. We can do all of our inverted leg stretches here, which is so amazing. We can come into Baddha Konasana, feet together, holding onto the outer edges of the feet. Let's try our half lotus or half bow. Keep your, I think we're all going in the same direction. So keep your left foot on the swing and then bring your right foot back behind you. Just the one, right? And hold on to the ankle. Good. So amazing. Such a great stretch. Yeah, with one hand or both hands. Open it up. Both legs come back forward. Wrap both legs around and then switch sides. Right foot in front. Left leg goes wide and around and back behind you. And hold on to the foot. One hand or both hands is totally welcomed for half lotus. As long as it feels good, you're in the right place. So make sure you're still pushing your hips towards the sky and then arch from the heart so you don't collapse in your lower back. Yes. Beautiful. Good adjustments, ladies. Okay, so from here, keep your left leg where it is. Bring your right leg around as you hold on to the swing and come to sit. So it's like we're coming out through our scissors. Bring the left foot down. Wrap your right leg out and around and come to sit. Okay, so when we come out from this variation, we have all this stuff in front of us. And we usually come to sumo, so we're just going to take a moment, take a break, and just feel what happened. We just got like wrung out. And then to exit, we're going to take the leg loops off completely and come out through the center. Giving birth. Okay, so that was one version. Pretty amazing. So now we're going to try the acrobatic version because there is, yeah, this is the advanced practice. Okay. I'm going to start facing this way when I do this. So I'm going to start sitting. You guys want to do it facing, you can face me when you do it. It's just when we're upside down, we're not going to be able to see each other, but we'll wind up in this position. So I'm going to put the leg loops on like I did before. You're welcome to just watch for this first one, and then we'll do it together. I put them on like a t-shirt over the head. Both arms go through. I like to push it down nice and low. It feels better for the chest. And then outer leg loop transitions to the shoulder, so you see this X in front of me. So I'm going to skip the one where we push it to the knees and press back. I'm going to go right above the butt. Not too high, just above. So that way when I press away, so don't hop. So don't hop with the swing. Step to the front of the mat. And you have to keep leaning back to wrap the legs around. Okay, you have to really lean back to get the space. Then I'm going to straighten and pull for Xfactor. Okay, once I'm here, this is when we learn how to do some of our acrobatic stuff. I'm going to reach up for the swing, lift. Remember that whole idea of lifting with the straddle legs. Be careful if there's anything above it. Then I'm going to bring, I call these my brakes, the X in front of me. I'm going to hold on to them, and then I'm going to lean forward into my girdle. This is how I come upside down. Take my little hoodie and tuck it in. Okay, so now I have a big wrap here. I can do all of my leg stretches like I've done before, right? And my little thigh master, all of that. Then I'm going to try and flip it over into my chilaxin. So I hold on to where my butt is, and then the outer leg loop here, right? So butt, outer leg loop. So I'm going to bend my knees and thread through, and then I'm going to pull myself up to a seated position. So I'm going to let the swing slide up my back, and then the leg loops are at my knees. So now I'm in chilaxin and pulling all the energy towards the center line, which feels totally different. So if I push out, I'm springing back in, and it feels so amazing on the body and worth getting into, even though it's very complicated. So we probably will not do this version in our workshops, but I'd love for us to try it to see if we can get here. Now there is a way to get here without all the tricks and the flips. So if I come out, I'm going to just show you, I'm going to have an X above me. So we could just X the leg loops and get in like this, right? If we wanted to skip steps. So if you get lost, if you get entangled, don't worry about it, come down, we'll get your X, and then we'll get your feet in there. Okay, before I used to teach it like, sorry, you missed the boat. Wow.
Don't try to go alone. Right?
Yeah, you can't really reverse engineer this one. But yes, then I figured out, well, yeah, we can just put the leg loops like that and then get it. So let's try it facing each other. So that way when we're in chilaxin, we can see each other like this. So just know, when you're upside down, you're not going to be able to see me. So we're going to have to listen for the verbal cues. So start by sitting in your swing. There's few poses where we actually start by sitting in the swing. Going over it one last time. It's really worth it. This whole sequence, very complicated to teach. Totally worth it for the release and the therapeutic quality of it. So leg loops go behind the back. Keep your feet on the ground. Okay. So we're just sitting in this swing for stability. Second leg loop goes on. Behind the back. And make sure you're not entangled to begin with. Get it nice and low. Nice. So we should have an X in front of us when we get there. Okay, if there's not an X in front of us, we have to push those down so they're even. Yeah, make sure they're both below the boobs to begin. Got a little entangled there. Yeah. Hiya. Got it. Hold on to that outer leg loop. And transition it to the shoulder. Yeah, get the elbow in there. Yeah. Now let's just go for it. We usually start with the small squeeze, but let's just go for the big squeeze. So try it, okay? So this is going to go right above the butt, close to the sacrum, and then you push away. When you push away, walk your feet forward, and you have to hop. Wrap the legs wide and around. Wide and around. Press away. Hop. Wide around. You got it. So lift your leg wide, and then you can hook. Okay? Just do one leg at a time. If you can't do both, I'll put up there.
I don't know why I cannot do that.
Just watch for this one so you can finish, and then we'll give you a hand. Okay, stretch the legs towards the sky. Okay? Good, and hold on to the outer leg loop. Pull yourself straight up and down. Straight up and down. Awesome.
Straight like this.
Yep. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pull yourself up to sit. You have to hold on to the swing. Transition your hands to the swing. This way. There's only one swing, honey, with both hands. Pull yourself up to sit. Yes, there you go. Now your leg loops, which are all kind of like sitting on your shoulders, are going to slide down to your waist. So keep holding on, find your balance, and let the leg loops slide down to your waist. Get your arms out of there. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Now remember to balance here because you're going to transition to holding on to the leg loops in front of you like brakes. So you have to keep leaning forward, and then lower yourself down with control. Let yourself slide in. Slide in. Yeah, good. Then you can release. Let them bunch up around your hips, and then we hang. Okay? Cool. Once we're there, we're going to reach for our butt. Reach for our butt. Yes. Slide toward your leg to grab that outer leg loop. Yes. Bend your knees and thread your foot through. Nope. Thread your foot through right by your hands.
Oh,
where your hands are. Yes. And then pull yourself to sit. And then bring your feet towards your butt.
like here?
Nope. One more. Come out. Right there. Yeah. Now pull and bring yourself to sit. Yeah.
Pull back or forward?
Bring yourself to sit. There's only one sit. Yeah. There you go. Bend your knees and slide in. Yep. You're in the thumb position. Yeah. Just slide in. There you go. And let the swing slide up the back. There you go. Cool. So what I want you to do is go ahead and come out of the swing, and I want you to put one leg loop on and then one other leg loop on through the swing. Yeah, like that. Through the center and then pull. Yes. And then second leg loop. Pull. Like that. Yes, and then go ahead and get in the swing. So push those up. Get in, yeah, from behind. Get your head in there. Yes. Thread the needle. We're crocheting. And then I want you to pull these down and get your leg in there, one at a time. Yes. That's good.
This one?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I think that's it. Yes. Yes. And voila, we're here. We'll still teach you the flip, but yeah, there's a little tricky spots in there, so I'd rather spot you anyhow. Tricky spots to spot. Okay, if it ate your clothes, you can give it a little hop and get it to come back down because it does. It eats clothes. There you go. Unleash your shirt. There you go. Now, the way that Shoshana wound up here, where we're sitting high, it's no problem. All we have to do is bend our knees, drop our hips, and we come back down. So now I just want you to feel what's happening here, because even though, as you can see, it's a little complicated, now that we've done chillaxin and floating Buddha and all these things, feel the difference, right? Sink your head back into your hands, drop your hips, open your heart. You notice you're not going to go nearly as far, but it's working a completely different muscle group. Pretty cool, huh? And we want to push and pull in the space. And feel what happens. It's almost like we're coming into a swagger. Okay. And then, of course, we can hug for child's and come through our chill flow. Try to blossom for star, keeping your hips heavy. See what happens there. And then namaste. Squeeze. Keep your hips heavy, or we'll see what happens. Namaste. Press your hips up and back. Oh my God. Totally different. All right. Hold on to the swing. It's going to squeeze across the hips real strong, legs together, and then come into your bow pose. Okay? So swing nice and low across the hips and grab for your ankles. Arch and open. It's a balancing act for sure. Yeah, find the sweet spot. Okay, great. Reach up for the swing, come to sit. Let's kind of do one more. Remember our wow pose? Our wow pose is really cool from here. Leg loops are going to go down to the ankles, and then I like to transition them to the arches of the feet. You can keep them at the ankles, but see what happens when you press into the arches. It's even more engaged. And then I'm going to reach for that outer leg loop still on the outside of the swing. Right there, yeah. Press your hips up and lean back and arch. Arch. Straight up and down. Press, press, press.
Are we using arm strength?
Yes,
we are.
Everything. Arch. Push your hips up. Push your hips all the way up. Look at me. Come down and look. Straight up and down. Press.
Oh,
yes.
got it.
All the way. Arch. Arch. I don't think you're holding outside far enough. So come on down. Let's try it one more time. Hold on to the out here. Yeah, hold on out here. Okay. My feet are really working. That's better. Yeah, now you can come straight up and down. Wow. All right, come on down to sit. Let's do a forward fold. Just bow in. Good. Bow in with your heart. With your heart, not your head. Thank you. There you go. Beautiful. And then one foot at a time, we're going to come down. We can end in our sumo. Whew. Yeah, there's a gazillion poses we can do from that position, but just notice how different it was. There was so much more dynamic tension, I like to call it, right? A lot more engagement. All right, let's just take a rest, and we can go over that again. If you want, I'll do a spot for you. Come on down and have a sip of water. Relax.